Good morning, students. In this today's class, we are going to discuss that is isomerism. Isomerism of an alkenes. The last class we have discussed the and general introduction for the alkenes and nomenclature for the alkenes. Okay. In the nomenclature, we will use that for the common nomenclature we will use alpha, beta, gamma, etc. for the indication of and position of the double bond present in the organic compounds. And in general, that is in the alkyl system, we will use an AENE after the root word. We will use the ENE in the alkyl system. And in the general nomenclature, that is in the place of an ANE, that is alkane, ANE of an alkane is replaced by the YLENE, that is considered an ethane, then it is known as ethylene, and consider 3 carbon atom, then it is propylene, 4 carbon atom, then it is butylene. Okay. For the indication of a double bond in the position of double bond in the compound is, that is alkene, we will use the alpha, beta, gamma, etc. In this class, we are going to discuss the isomerism. That is next topic is isomerism in alkenes. Isomerism of alkenes. Alkenes will show the and structural isomerism as well as the stereoisomerism. Isomerism means the compounds having the same molecular formula but differ in the physical and chemical properties are known as an isomerism. Isomerism. And that process is known as isomerism. Okay. The alkenes will show the structural isomerism. Will show structural isomerism as well as that is stereoisomerism. Structural isomerism and stereoisomerism. In the structural isomerism, these will show the chain isomerism and position isomerism. Both will shown by the alkenes. Structural isomerism is compounds having the same molecular formula but differ in the structure of an organic compound. The structure of the alkenes are known as structural isomers and that process is known as structural isomerism. The structural isomerisms are mainly two types. One is then shown by the chain and position shown by the alkenes. And the stereoisomerism mainly that is it will show an geometrical isomerism. The alkene will show the geometrical isomerism. Now let us see the chain isomerism and position isomerism. Example for the structural isomerism. Example first one. Consider CH3, that is CN, one minute. C4H10, that is number of carbon atom 4 and number of hydrogen is 10. We can write CH3CH2 CH2 CH3. This is that is here we will take the double bond, that is CH2, here CH2. That is compound is the butane. Or generally we can write the butene or one butane. Let us write one butane. The double bond position is present on the first position, therefore it is known as one butane. Then CH3, or we can write the downside. CH3, consider this is the structure 1. The next one CH3, CH double bond CH, CH3. When we compare these two structures, both having the same number of carbon atoms and same number of hydrogen atoms. Here, the number of and hydrogen is consider this is 8. The number of hydrogen is 5, 6, 7, 8. The number of carbon atom 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 number of carbon atom and 6, 8 number of hydrogen atoms. both having the same number of carbon atom and same number of hydrogen atom. Therefore, both having the same molecular formula. But when we observe, here the position of double bond is 1 and here the position of double bond is 2. Therefore, it is known as 2-butene. The compound is the 2-butene. Consider this one as structure 2. And we can write in another way C as 3, CH, that is C double bond CH2 and C as 3. The total number of carbon atom in the compound is 4 and the number of hydrogen is 6, 7, 8. Number of hydrogen is 8. These three contain the same number of hydrogen atoms, same number of carbon atoms, but differ in the structure. Then here this compound is known as 2-methyl. 2-methyl propane is the name for this compound. Consider this one as third structure. When we compare first and second, these are the chain isomers. These are the position isomers. These two are the position isomers. Okay. Structure 1 and 2 having the same molecular formula but differ in the position of the double bond. This first compound, the position of double bond is 1 and here the position of double bond is 2. Therefore, these are differ by the position of double bond. Therefore, these are known as position isomers. The structure 1 and 2 are called as structural, that's position isomers. When we compare 1 and 3 and 1 that is 2 and 3, 1 and 3 and 2 and 3, that is 1 and 3. These have the same number of carbon atom and hydrogen atom but differ in the number of carbon atom in the parent chain. Here the number of carbon atom is 4 and number of carbon atom is 3 in the parent chain. Therefore, these two are the structure 1 and 2. Structure compare structure 2 and 3. Here the number of carbon atoms are 4 in the parent chain. Here the number of carbon atoms in the parent chain are 3. Therefore, these two are the, that is structure 1 and 3. 2 and 3 are the chain isomers. These two are the chain isomers. Compounds having the same molecular formula but differ in the number of carbon atom in the parent chain are known as chain isomers. Then let us take another example. Example number, that is second one, C5H10. We can write CS3, CH2, 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 that is CH double bond CH2. The number of carbon atom is 5, number of hydrogen is 10. Okay? The number of hydrogen is 10. Then it is known as 1-pentane. The number of carbon atom in the parent chain are 5 and the position of double bond is 1. Therefore, it is known as 1-pentane. And we can write CS3. Consider this one as structure 1. CS3, CH2, CH double bond CH CS. Okay. Then position of the double bond is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The position of double bond is 2. Therefore, it is known as 2-pentene. Okay. Here the compound is 2-pentene and here the compound is 2-pentene. And we cannot take in the third position. If it comes in the third position, then start the numbering. We will start the numbering from this side. Okay. The numbering should be done in such a way that the substituent group or double bond position should be at lowest minimum number. Okay. And the compound is 2. Consider this one as 2. Okay, we can write CS3, CH, the CCH3 double bond CH, then CH3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The number of hydrogen is 6, 7, 10, and both have the same number of carbon atom and same number of hydrogen atom, but differ in the structural formula. Okay, we can write this one as CH double bond CCH3. Then we can write in another way CH3 CS3, then CS3 double bond. Okay, we cannot write that. CS2 double bond C, CS3 CH, that is 1 2 1 2 3 4 1, that is here CS2 CS3. We can write like this also, or we can change the position of the substituent group here. Okay, we can take from this side also. Let us write CS2, that is C double bond, CS2 C double bond C H CH CS3 CS3, that is 1 2 3 4, here 1 2 3 4. These are the structural isomers for the C5H10 general formula. Okay, and we will compare, that is second, this one third, and this one as the fourth, and this one as the fifth one. When we compare the structure 1 and 2 are the position isomers, and when we compare the structure 1 with the 2, 3, that is, we will compare the 1, it is 1 and 2 are the position isomers, and structure 1, structure 3rd, structure 4th, structure 5th. These are the chain isomers. These are the chain isomers. Or we can take in, that is second one, third one. When we compare second, third, fourth, fifth, these are the chain isomers. This is about the isomerism, that is structural isomerism shown by the and alkenes. Then let us see geometrical isomerism. Geometrical isomerism means these are the spatial isomers. Spatial means is SPATIAL. These are the spatial isomers in which the arrangement of atoms or group of atoms around the carbon-carbon double bonds are different. Then these are restricted towards the carbon-carbon double bond are known as angeometrical isomers. The compounds having the same molecular formula but differ in the position, that is differ in the arrangement of atoms in the space and which is restricted towards the carbon-carbon double bond are known as geometrical isomers. Okay? The geometrical isomers are mainly two types. One is cis and another one is the trans. One is cis and another one is the trans. Consider example here. C as 3. Okay. C double bond C. C as 3. Hydrogen. Then C as 3. Then hydrogen. The compound is 2-butene. The compound is 2-butene. If the same groups are present on the same side, then those are known as cis isomers. Okay. We can write in another way. It is carbon-carbon double bond CS3, then CS3, then hydrogen and hydrogen. Okay. If we observe this structure, the same groups are present on the opposite side. The same groups are present in the opposite sides. Therefore, these are known as trans isomers. These are the trans isomers. Okay, the compound is same, it is 2-butene. The 2-butene will show the cis and trans isomers. Then let us see the conditions for the cis and trans isomers. There are mainly two conditions to show the geometrical isomers. First one is the compound must contain carbon-carbon double bond. The compound must contain the carbon-carbon double bond. First condition. The second condition is the atoms or group of atoms which are attached to the carbon-containing double bond must be different. The atoms or group of atoms which are attached to the carbon containing double bond must be different or asymmetric. Then it will show that is asymmetric carbon attached to the asymmetric carbon attached to it must contain the asymmetric carbon. Then only it will show the and geometrical isomers. That is, there are two conditions to show the and geometrical isomers. One is it must contain the carbon-carbon double bond, and second one is it must contain the asymmetric carbon. In this today's class, we have discussed the isomerism of an alkenes. The first one is it will show structural isomerism and as well as geometrical isomerism. Structural isomerisms are mainly two. Chain isomerism and position isomerism are shown with the and alkenes. These are differ by the number of carbon atom in the parent chain and these are differ by the position of the double bond. Your geometrical isomerism. The geometrical isomerism, these are the spatial type of that is, these are differ in the spatial arrangement of atoms and which is restricted towards the carbon-carbon double bond. The example is 2-butene. These are the two types, cis and trans. If the same atoms are present on the same side, that is known as cis isomers. If the same atoms are present in the different side or on the opposite side, that is known as trans isomers. The conditions for the geometrical isomers are mainly two. The compound must contain an carbon-carbon double bond, and another one is the carbon containing double bond must be asymmetric carbon. If the atom or group of atom attached to the carbon containing double bond must be different. Then only it will show the and geometrical isomers. And in the next class we will see the methods of preparation. The main topic, methods of preparation. Methods of preparation of an alkenes. Okay. Then this is about the today's class. The next class we will discuss the methods of preparation of alkenes. Thank you.